Well, good morning, my chums. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's well. It's a very early morning session. It's around 5:30 this morning. Thought I'd get myself down to the river. And today we're fishing a mark that was somewhere that I used to fish a lot as a child. It's my old hunting ground, and it is Pottery Bank or Walker Riverside, opposite International Paints. Somewhere I used to fish when I was 12-year-old. We used to get some cracking fish here back in the day. Unfortunately not so good these days, but we're here, we're out, we're fishing, so let's get at it. Well, chums, could be onto our first fish already. Left hand rod. And give it a check. Yep. Oh. Take that drag up. Yeah, we're definitely in. Oof. Oh, this is kicking a bit. We've either got a really good flounder on here, we've got a double shot, or we've got a Tommy codlin. It's actually not a bad codlin. Why? There we go. First fish of the morning. Little codlin. Not a bad little start there. Nice little codlin. Not the biggest, but it's a fish. I'm happy. And it's not a blank. Excellent. And we've just got here, which is good. Away like a rocket, just like we like. Just like we like. Straight ragworm, that one. Today I've got, everything happened so quickly there, so I didn't have time to tell you. Today I'm fishing with some stinky old ragworm from a week ago. I've got some fresh yellowtails, which I'm a bit apprehensive to use because I might try and get out tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow. And I've got a little bit of fresh crab as well. But we'll get back out, see what else we can get. Well, second cast in. Banging away again. Left hand rod again. It's quite a big tide today. 4.8 high, which I'm fishing up to. I don't normally fish this mark at high tide. I prefer it at low. But I thought just get out weather window, you know. We are getting bites straight away. I've got a feeling there's a lot of small codling around. It's really flounder that I'm after. I don't know if you can see that one, but it's away again. Let's just turn you around just a little bit so you can see it. So it's the left hand rod here, going again. There we go. Now I put a yellowtail on that one, hence the gloves. I don't normally wear these, but I don't want iodine all over my hands. Strange enough, that's got a grip lead on there. Bite straight away. The other rod I've put a plain lead on. I haven't had a touch on it yet. It's got exactly the same rig, exactly the same bait, but this is going again, look. Yeah, that'll be the lugworm they're after there. But yeah, so it's a biggish tide, but I'm not getting much dragged around much here because I only cast about 20 yards. It's all you need. There's no point blasting it into the middle here. You're just going to get ripped right round. Like I say, I've fished here for many, many years. This used to be an absolutely brilliant spot. You used to get bags and bags of codling around the 2-3 pound mark and maybe more. The bottom corner here, in the past I've had fish up to 5-6 pound just off the corner. Again, it's circumstantial. It depends whether there's fish around, and if they're there you'll catch them though. It's a very comfortable mark. Anybody who's got a car, you can come down and fish out your car, which is always good, especially if you've got any disabilities or anything like that, you know, any trouble with walking or things. But it's a good little mark. Pretty well fished. It can be busy. Good in the winter. It's good all year round, to be fair. I'm just keeping my eye out because there's a lot of flotsam on the surface, a lot of wood and stuff. But so I started fishing at 5:30. High tide is 7:35, I think. So we're going to fish a couple of hours up, possibly a little bit back, but it's going to be a short session. Oh, that was a hell of a rattle there. Do you see that one? There we go, that fish is on. Yep. I'm going to bet it's another Tommy codling. Yeah, there's a fish on there. Fast and furious at the moment. Shall we see what we've got? Let's see what we'll have. Yeah, we're in. This one feels even better. I think we might have a double shot here. No, they're just fighting. Tell you what though, this is why I fish the river with light rods. The sport is fantastic. So this is second cast in. And again, as predicted, it's going to be a little Tommy fest. And it's mullered that yellowtail. Absolutely mullered it. Took it right down. Oh dear. Can we get him out? Oh, we can. Lovely. There we go. Another little one. Feisty little buggers. Remember, I'm on braid. Lovely little. Get your fin up there. Come on. Beautiful, aren't they? Remember, I'm on braid, so the baits will look phenomenal. Look like I'm in a double figure cod, but I'm not, unfortunately. Strange enough though, the other rod with the plain lead on hasn't moved. Not a touch. And what I'm going to do, seeing though we're straight on that, I'm just going to thread this. See, yellowtail, beautiful worms these. I'm going to thread this back on and just put it out like that, because I've got no doubt they're going to hammer it. And they've been at the bottom one. I mean, ideally, I am looking for a decent flounder. I'm such a flounder king. I just love flounders, to be honest. Love them. Was planning on getting up the coast. Don't know what's going to happen there because the weather is so. This is a good weather window at the moment, but the weather's so unpredictable. There you go, just a little lob, just down tide there. Should I say up tide there? It's been so unpredictable that you just don't know what to do. So I thought I'll grab an opportunity, come down, get a little bit of a video done for you. Right, to be fair, I'm being selfish, it's more for me getting out. See what we'll get. Could just be little Tommies all day, you don't know, but there's always a good one out there. I'm going to put some crab on in a minute. But as I was saying before, I'm keeping my eye out because there's a lot of rubbish. Because of these tides, we've had floods and it's been ridiculous, you know. What do you think of my hat, by the way? You like it? Wife made this for me in North East Angling colours, black and orange, which is, it's quite nice, isn't it? Tell you what, my head was baking this morning. I think I might have boiled my brain a bit on the way over because it's really heavy. But it'd be great in the winter, but you know, it saves us having to do my hair. Right, I'm going to sort the other rod out. Put some fresh bait on that and I'll bring you back. I think that seagull's just nicked a fish or something there. Sorry, I get distracted really easily. No Greggs today, no food. It is early. I'll probably grab some on the way back though. Big bites again. I mean, they look like big bites. More codling. They're not taking any prisoners with these, mind. They're hammering the baits. Still no touches on the right-hand rod with the plain lead on, which is bizarre. Unless it's that area where the fish are. Oh, get in. If I'm very lucky, there could be a sizable codling amongst these. Yeah, we're in. Sometimes some of the smaller snocks that you get can be the bigger fish. Fighting like little demons like, but I'm going to say this is going to be on the yellowtail again. Yeah, same size. I mean, it's sport. So he took both. He's actually took both. he's took the rag and the lug. Greedy little devil. Oh no, he hasn't. It's just got wrapped up. He's nicely hooked. Bear in mind that lug worm just went back out. It's not even fresh. Yet the plain rod still is static. It's unbelievable. There's plenty of these. Plenty of these little beauties about this stamp, you know. I mean, it's sport, but if we persevere, we might get something a bit bigger amongst them, but who knows. Very good to see so many small codling in the river, though. Right, get this one back out. Eventually getting bites on the right-hand rod with a plain lead on. Strange enough, I've put it up into the same spot as the left-hand rod is, and we're getting rattles. Nothing big though, just small rattles this at the minute. Just like to take an opportunity to say thank you to all the new subscribers that we've had, and congratulations to Sean, who won all the giveaway stuff. Some really nice swag in there. And also, you may notice on the page now, there's now a super thanks button on there. Now what this is, you're under no obligation to, but on the super thanks, if you feel like you're enjoying the content enough and you want to support me and what I do, you can make a little donation there, like £2 upwards or whatever, just to help with bait or fuel. But don't feel obliged. It's there as if you do want to say thank you. And what you get in return is when you put a comment on the videos, you get like a header, like a highlighted comment, which is it's quite good. Also, in other news, I have some stickers coming. If anyone would be interested, they'll be here next week. Just if you want anything like that, obviously go onto the Facebook page, North East Angling. I've got stickers coming next week, and I've also got some caps ordered as well, some nice caps, once I get them printed up. Just a little thing, you know, just a little bit of merch really. Again, it won't be expensive, it'll just basically what I pay for them. I'll probably sell them for, but we'll see. But yeah, really nice to see people enjoying the content. It's just nice to be doing something that people actually are interested in. It's quite nice. I mean, I would still do it. I've always said this. I would still film me adventures because I want to look back on it when I'm an old codger, which won't be long, and say, oh, I used to do that. I used to catch fish. I mean, I say catch fish, you know. I catch something. But you never know. You've got to be in it to win it. Sometimes you've got to fish like this in the estuaries just to get through the small stuff, but you do get the odd good fish, so it is worth it. But I'm not expecting too much today. I would like a flounder. That's what I've come for, a decent one. But we'll see. It's a small time frame. I'm only fishing up to high, so it's going to ease off. I might fish a little bit down, depending on what the rubbish is going to be like. As touch wood, the rubbish isn't too bad at the moment, so. Right, I'm going to get myself sorted out. I'll try and get a little bit footage of the rigs I'm using as well for you, so you can see what I'm using, how I'm baiting up, etc. I'll bring you back. Who said romance is dead, eh? Oh, romance on the Tyne. So we're getting action on both rods now. This one's banging away like a barnhouse door in the wind. Yeah, see that, can't you? Let's see what we've got. Probably Tommy codling, I would imagine. It's another angle I just turned up as well. Early doors. Yeah, we've got. Yeah, another Tommy codling, nodding away. Cracking little fight on these little rods, like, to be honest. I really can't see the point in coming down here with a big beach caster, rock end rod, whatever. There's no need. You're not getting any sport. Whereas I'm getting an enjoyable bit of sport on this gear, catching fish like this, which, you know, they're not massive, but nicely hooked through the lip as well. We just need them to be a bit bigger, that's all. There you are, another little pretty one. Hello. Let's get him straight back. Like a rocket. Has been rattles on the other one as well, but I'm going to wait. Right, I'm just going to I'm going to get this one bit. I'm going to try a bit crab on this one. I'll get back to you. Right guys, just about to put this one out. So this is the rig, I don't know if you can see it. So it's 2 hook flapper, 1 up, 1 down. Got rag and lug on that one, down to the lead. I think my snooze are about 20 inches on these ones to the bottom. And I've got crab and a little bit of ragworm on that one. So we'll see what happens here, eh? Pretty simple rigs, but I keep my rigs the same. I only really fish this rig and a 2 hook loop rig this time of year. Obviously if I'm fishing on the rock ends or whatever, I'm using pulley panels and stuff, but if I'm fishing beaches at distance, it's a 1 hook clip down, or again a loop rig. I very rarely fish with 1 hook, just on the heavy ground. And then there are some marks, heavy marks, you can get away with 2 hooks, but not many, to be honest. Yeah, just going to turn you around a little bit there. Let's see what's going on. Right, we're getting rattles on the left side, so let's see if there's anything on here, eh? Yeah, some weight there, but doesn't really feel fishy actually. It's certainly not a codlin. Oh, it's rubbish. Yeah, the other thing about these rods, they're hybrid glass tips, so they're quite sensitive. They're good for holding in a little bit of tide as well, although the casting weight on them's up to 4 ounces, but I tend to stick with 3. I think 4 on these airlights is a little bit too much, especially with 2 baits. You might get away with it with 1 bait. That's been stripped completely, that one. Both pretty much have. Yeah, you can get away with 1 bait and a 4 ounce lead, I find. I mean, if you're just lobbing it, you could easily put a 4 ounce lead on, but I just feel like it's slightly overgunning the tip. If you're interested in having a look at these rods, I mean, I've got nothing to do with Achios, but these airlights, they're quite hard to get. But I believe they've just got some more stock in now, and they probably will go fast, so get them checked out if you want. It's the Achios Airlight, it's the 355, retail for about, I think you can get one for about 200 quid now, maybe it's a bit less if you shop around. Yeah, right, I'm gonna get this baited up, I'll get back to you. Well, as you can see, there's quite a lot of small bits of flotsam on the surface there. It's not really bothering us too much at the moment, but if it gets any more, well, you get like a back eddy here, which is what causes this. So an hour before top now, it's gone a little bit quieter, which I'd expect. May not get any more action until it turns, to be fair, but I'm not going to stay too long after the turn. But I hope everyone's getting out. I hope you're getting some good catches. I know it's a lean time of year. Everyone seems to be going over the west coast, which time hasn't allowed me to do, but I will be doing that, hopefully. Bit of a strange one. On a personal note, I decided that I've actually decided to take redundancy from work, which I don't know if you've been subscribed before. I had a bit of a thing with work and I started a new job. After much deliberation, I decided to take my redundancy and have a month or two off, clear the old head. So what I'm going to do is hopefully get as much fishing in as I can, and I can go through the week, which is amazing. Because at the moment I'm fishing at weekends, and it's difficult, especially when you're filming, because the time and tide doesn't obviously wait for no man, as they say. So I have to fit the sessions in. But I will. I want some trips up the coast. I've still got turbot on the cards. I really do want a turbot this year. And if I go over the west coast, obviously some Raymondos, and it would be nice to go over for some hounds, to be honest. I'm not the most genned up on smooth hound fishing, so I might have to look for some advice on that one. But you know, we don't all know everything, which takes me on to my next point. I'm going to stress, I'm not normally serious, but I'm going to be. I'm not a professional. I know some of you might watch the videos and just think, well, anyone can do that. You know, it's nothing good. I can do better, blah, 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 the male thing. I'm not really interested. I've been fishing for a long time. Been fishing since I was 11 years old, so it's a long time. Off and on, fish with some really good anglers as well. I've done some good stuff, fished some comps, matches, done quite a lot, but I don't know it all. I'm not a professional. I just like to film me fishing and share it with you, so that when you're sitting at home and you're missing being next to the water, you can watch the videos, which is always nice. It's the same as I do. I watch other videos on YouTube. Keeps us going, you know, when I'm not fishing. I always, if I like a video from another content maker, I'll always comment and say how much I like it. I'm not that type of person. I'm not in a competition with anybody. It's not a race to how many subscribers I can get, etc. Unfortunately, I feel a bit of hostility from some content makers along the lines of that, where they just won't look at your content or make a comment on it, which is quite sad, really, because we're all fishermen at the end of the day, and I'm as friendly as they come, you know. But hey ho, it is what it is. Anyway, that's the negative stuff out the way. So, can we get a decent flounder out? I'm hoping so, but I would prefer to be here at low tide to do that. The tides are dropping off, so if I can get out in the next few days, I might be able to get some flounder fishing in. But generally I find that the best flounder fishing in the Tyne's low tide. I mean, I don't know what you think. Obviously, a lot of you probably do fish the Tyne. Let us know what works for you. Generally for me, it's an hour down and a couple hours up for the flounders, like, you know. I mean, there is some marks where you'll catch them prolifically through the tide. There used to be some great marks up the river, or down the river, up the river, up the river. And the access just gets cut off from them. But in my match days, I used to bag up on flounders up the Tyne, and they were all cracking flounders as well, like pushing £2. But let's see, it's gone a bit quiet. I'll persevere. Hopefully we'll get a flounder or a decent codling before I go, but we'll give it another hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'll be off. And again, little Tommies. We're taking the black lug. This is on a loop rig. I switched to a loop rig because I got fastened up. I think I found the only snag that's actually in front of us, and lost the lot. There we go. Nice little Tommy. Get him back here. Get this straight back out. Looks like I'm going to get plagued with those. I think that's all I'm going to get today, but it's sport. I'm out. It's a lovely morning. The winds are forecast to pick up, so to be honest, I think I've timed me little foray well. Let's get this back out as it is. It's fine. said earlier, it's literally a 20-30 yard lob. You can get away with fishing some pretty big tides just fishing close in here. Obviously out of the main current, so obviously our fish chances go down a little bit because they do like a bit of current, but yeah, we're doing all right. We're not blanking, a little bit of sport, nothing spectacular, but roll on May, June, we'll get some flounders in. Yep. So the tide's turned now, starting to get rattles, but probably going to be a little cuddling again. If you're not familiar with Pottery Bank or the Riverside, this isn't actually, technically this isn't Pottery Bank, this is Walker Riverside. Pottery Bank's further around the corner. But if you're not familiar with it, Walker Riverside here, you've got about, probably what, at low water you've got about 10-15 foot of just small rocks in front of you down here, and then the rest of it's just mud. The whole length of it is just big mud flats, which is why in the summer it's so good for the flatties. But in the winter there is some sizable codling caught here as well. Opposite us, past the green post there on the other side, that's International Paints, which is a good little mark as well. That's actually closer to home than this is for me, but the in-laws actually live at the top of the bank. But I've not really bothered fishing down there. I might give it a go sometime this year, I don't know, maybe leave it till the winter, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's a good little mark this, but you can go walk further around, you will come to the actual Pottery Bank. They call it, like, I think they call it the flower beds now or something, didn't used to be that. And that's a good smack all the way along. There's a good tidal pull right on the bottom of Pottery Bank where the river bends, very strong tidal pull, very narrow area, used to be good for big codling as well. I keep thinking I'm getting knocks out the corner. I'm not sure if that was going there, if it's just me turning around. It's definitely gone a bit quieter. I won't be giving it that much longer now. But if you're new at the channel, please think about clicking the subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. And it'll notify you when I put some new content on, which is, I try to do it fairly regular, switching between, yeah, it's knocking away there, switching between sea fishing and fly fishing, fly tying. If you're into your fly fishing, some videos on my channel if you look back. If you're into, fly fishing, there is fly tying videos on there as well. If you're interested in flies for fly fishing, you can check me out on Northeast Trout Flies on Facebook, the page there. I put flies up regularly, good sets to get you fishing, so that might help you out as well. Or even if you're new to it, there's loads of beginner stuff on the channel as well for fly fishing. And I do plan on getting some, excuse me, some beginner stuff on for the sea fishing as well. I'm just trying to work out the best way to approach it. But yeah, it's been an alright day. It's nice and overcast. It's not forecast for rain, I don't think, till this afternoon, but I know the winds are going to pick up to around about 40 miles an hour at some point. So I thought just get out while you can, you know. So we'll see what happens. I'll bring you back if anything exciting happens, but like I say, I'll not be giving it much longer now. Plus I'm getting hungry. I think Greg's is calling as well. Yeah, possibly a Greg's. Well guys, I've got my last baits out now. There's loads of rubbish starting to come down the river as expected. Obviously there's going to be loads of flood water as well coming out. Unfortunately nothing exciting for you. Couldn't get anything sizable. Would have liked a flounder, but it's still a little bit short, but I'll persevere. As usual, you know the drill. If you like what you see, if you're a new subscriber, please click that subscribe button, and maybe just drop a like and a comment. Do love your comments. If you've got anything you want to know or anything I want to know, let us know in the comments. But thanks again. It's been great. I've enjoyed myself, which is what it's all about for me. Lovely day. Got the weather for this morning, which I wanted. It's going to turn a bit nasty, so anyway, I'm blithering. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and have a great week. And tight lines to you all. Thank you. Bye now.